So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea is very simple. We want you to cover your current affairs on a daily basis because current affairs coverage is very important, especially for your prelims examination this year. Okay? Prelims exam contains a lot of questions from current affairs. Around 40 to 50% of the MCQs are directly or indirectly related to current affairs. Therefore, revising current affairs is very important. And what better way to revise current affairs than by getting the much needed MCQ practice? Now, 4 to 5 MCQs on a daily basis might seem like little effort right now. But these 4 to 5 MCQs would add up to more than 1200 MCQs from the topic of current affairs alone. And that is more than sufficient for preparing for current affairs for your prelims examination. Okay, so needless to say, make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. It should be a daily habit of yours. Actually, in today's lecture, we'll be covering 6 MCQs because the current affairs for 29 January were a lot. Okay, let's begin today's discussion starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding Indian space program. It started with Indian National Committee for Space Research, INCOSPAR, set up under Department of Space. Currently, there are 7 generations of launch vehicles that are in use with ISRO. ISRO currently has 3 locations where it has established spaceports for satellite launches. How many of the above statements are correct? Okay. The thing is, Indian space program started in 1962 with the establishment of INCOSPAR, Indian National Committee for Space Research. But this committee was established under Department of Atomic Energy because back in 1962, Department of Space was not established. Clear? Later, Department of Space was established, and then in 1969, ISRO was established. Okay? But before 1969, space operations or space research was done by INCOSPAR, which was under Department of Atomic Energy. So first statement is false because it was not Department of Space. Indian National INCOSPAR was set up under Department of Atomic Energy. Currently, there are 7 generations of launch vehicles that are in use with ISRO. So ISRO has so far developed 6 generations of launch vehicles. Okay, in the 1980s, ISRO used SLV, Satellite Launch Vehicle. Then it created an upgraded version of SLV called Augmented SLV. Then it established PSLV, the most successful rocket of ISRO. Then it established GSLV. Okay, then it established GSLV Mark III, which is also known as LVM-3. ISRO's heaviest rocket to date. And later, for small satellite launches, okay, to launch smaller satellites, ISRO developed a small rocket called Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, SSLV. Now, SLV and ASLV are defunct. They are no longer in use. Currently, ISRO uses these 4 generations of rockets, and ISRO is actually developing the next generation, which is known as Next Generation Launch Vehicle, NGLV, which will be ISRO's heaviest rocket, heavier than LVM-3 also. Okay, but this is under development. Currently, ISRO uses 4, not 7. So this is also false. Now, to launch rockets, you need a spaceport, a launch site, rocket launch site, right? Now, currently, India has 3 regions, okay, from where it launches rockets. Okay, number 1 is Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sri Harikota, Andhra Pradesh. It is an island. Then there is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island, earlier known as Wheeler Island. Okay, that is in Odisha. Then there is Vikram Sarabhai Space Center in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. These are the 3 rocket launch sites or 3 spaceports that India has. Currently, ISRO is developing another spaceport in Tamil Nadu, but currently there are 3 which have been developed. The most used one is SDSC, Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sri Harikota. Clear? So this is correct. Okay, 3 locations. This is false, only 1. Alright. Question number 2. Which of the following statements are correct regarding Bhashini platform? It is India's AI-powered language translation platform which provides translation services for more than 30 Indian languages. Developed by Digital India Bhashini division under Ministry of Science and Technology. It provides real-time translation, speech to text, text to speech, and voice to voice translation. Okay. So India has created an AI-powered translation platform known as the Bhashini platform, of course, and it provides translation services for 22 scheduled languages or 22 languages of India, not 30 languages. Okay. So this statement is false because of the phrase 30 languages. Otherwise, this statement would have been correct. Okay. Now, this Bhashini platform is developed by Digital India Bhashini division, but Digital India Bhashini division works under Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, MeitY, not Ministry of Science and Technology. Okay. Yes, it provides real-time translation, speech to text, text to speech, voice to voice translation. This part is correct. Only 3 is correct. Okay. Let's move on to question number 3. Which of the following statements is correct regarding jet streams? These are high-speed winds blowing in the upper atmosphere. In our solar system, the fastest jet streams are found on Jupiter since Jupiter has a very thick atmosphere. These jet streams on Earth influence global weather by affecting the storm systems. Okay. So first statement is absolutely correct. This is precisely the definition of jet streams. Jet streams are very fast blowing winds in the upper atmosphere. These upper atmosphere winds reach the speeds of 440 kilometers per hour. So these are very high speed winds. Okay. And these are very important winds because they affect the weather on Earth. Because most of the storms that develop over a region, they are carried forward. They are carried forward by these jet streams to other places. So it might happen that a storm has developed in one place, but it is affecting the weather in another place because the jet streams have carried them along with themselves. Okay, so first statement is correct, third statement is correct. Now, there are many planets in our solar system and there are jet streams on all those planets. Now, the fastest jet streams found in our solar system is not Jupiter, it's actually Neptune. The jet streams on Neptune travel at these speeds, 2000 km per hour. Okay, so this statement is false. 1 and 3 only, C. Okay, question number 4. Consider the following statements regarding the exoplanet WASP-127b. It is a Jovian planet, 30% larger than Jupiter. The mass of this planet is 50% more than Jupiter's mass. Its atmosphere is mostly composed of CO2 and water vapor with traces of hydrogen and helium. This planet is tidally locked with its star, with one side permanently away from its star. Okay. Now, WASP-127b was discovered by NASA. Okay. Now, it is an exoplanet. Exoplanet means planets outside our solar system. Now, this planet was noticed by NASA and some jet streams were also found on this planet. And the jet streams on this planet traveled at supersonic speeds, 30,000 kilometers per hour. Okay. Now, this speed is the highest speed ever found on any planet. Okay. So, the fastest jet streams travel on WASP-127b, planets that have been discovered so far. Now, WASP-127b is a gas giant planet like Jupiter. Okay. There are terrestrial planets and there are gas giant planets. So Jupiter, Saturn, these are gas giant planets. And these gas giant planets are also called Jovian planets. So WASP-127b is a Jovian planet and it is 30% larger than Jupiter. This part is correct. But the weird thing is that though it is larger in size than Jupiter, its mass is lower than that of Jupiter. Not 50% more than Jupiter. It has a lower mass than Jupiter because most of it is gas. Okay, so this part is false. Now, the atmosphere on this WASP-127b is majorly made up of hydrogen and helium with traces, some amounts of carbon dioxide and water vapor. Okay, so this statement is false. Majorly it is hydrogen, helium. Now, this planet is tidally locked with its star. Now, as all planets, they travel or they revolve around their stars, right? But these planets rotate too. Now, WASP-127b rotates in such a way and revolves in such a way that one side of it is permanently facing its own sun or its own star, and the other side is permanently away. This is known as tidal locking, and moon and earth are tidally locked. Moon also rotates and revolves around the sun, but it rotates and revolves in such a way that there is one side of moon that is permanently not visible from earth. That is known as the dark side of moon. Okay, this is known as tidal locking, and this planet shows tidal locking with its star. One side is permanently away from the star and one side is permanently facing the star. So this part is correct. 1 and 4. The correct answer is D. Okay. Question number 5. Consider the following statements regarding Darfur region in Africa. It is the region in Sudan that has experienced civil war-like situations since 2003. The region shares international borders with Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, and South Sudan. The region has experienced ethnic tensions between Arab and African communities. Okay. So Darfur region is a region in Western Sudan that has been in a civil war-like situation since 2003. Okay. There are many political reasons for it, but there are some ethnic reasons also. Look, North Sudanese people trace their origin from Arabs. And South Sudanese people from South Sudan, call themselves ethnic Africans. Now, earlier, Sudan was one country, but the ethnic tensions between these two communities were so large that a separate country had to be created for these Africans that is called South Sudan today. Okay. Now, Darfur region is just at the border of Sudan and South Sudan, just sandwiched between Sudan and South Sudan. Okay. So it also has similar tensions between Arabs and Africans. Clear? Now, it has been facing political and ethnic conflicts, and because of that, it has been in a civil war-like situation since 2003. Now, this region shares international borders with different countries: Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, and South Sudan. This is also absolutely correct. And third statement is also correct. The answer is D. And last, which of the following statements is correct regarding International Criminal Court? It was established by an international agreement and has its headquarters in Rome. 123 nations, including India, are state parties to ICC. ICC has 18 judges, each elected for a non-renewable term of 9 years. Okay. Now, ICC was established as per an international agreement. That international agreement is called Rome Statute. Okay, Rome Statute came into force in 1998, and Rome Statute established International Criminal Court. Clear? Now, International Criminal Court has its headquarters in Switzerland. Okay, it's not in Rome, it's basically in Switzerland. Clear? So it is made out of Rome Statute, but its headquarters are not in Rome, Italy. They are in Switzerland. Okay, so this statement is false. Now, 123 countries are party to Rome Statute and automatically parties to ICC. But India is not one of them. Okay, so this statement is also false. Now, ICC has 18 judges and each is elected for a non-renewable term of 9 years. This part is correct. And the correct answer is C. And with that, we conclude today's current affairs MCQs. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation. It would add more value if you are regular with this series. Okay. Please do not forget to revise this lecture. And by revision, I mean going through detailed written solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. Okay. Now, you can find these detailed written solutions from in our notes, basically. And these notes are available on various platforms. They are available on our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section below. You just have to click on that link. Okay. These notes are provided on our app. These notes are provided on our website. Website's name is jumbois.com. And the app is an Android app called JumboIS app. Okay. All right. With that, I'll conclude today's session. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you next time with another set of MCQs. Thank you.